The head of the World Bank Group is optimistic about the continued growth of the Philippine economy. This optimism is based on the effective reforms being implemented by the Aquino administration. More from Ignacio.
I truly believe, and having traveled extensively in Asia, having been born in Korea, having now traveled to many, many countries in the world, I simply want to make a toast to the future of Asia, of the Philippines as the next great miracle coming out of Asia, to the Philippines.
This is how World Bank President Dr. Jim Yong Kim described the Philippines due to reforms implemented under the Aquino administration. Kim made a courtesy call to President Aquino and led a daylight dialogue, the Good Governance Challenge in Malacanang. The World Bank leader is confident that the fruits of reforms will be felt beyond Aquino's administration.
The message we want to bring very loudly to the Philippines is that each of those things you're doing are not only the right thing to do, but they're laying the foundations for your economic growth in the future. And we are absolutely certain that the impact of your administration will be felt far beyond the 6 years that you have as president. And we commit today to doing everything we possibly can to help you succeed over the next 1 year and 11 months is what we are.
Kim arrived in the country to discuss measures to end poverty in the Philippines and other governments in the world. He particularly noted the fundamental of Aquino's good governance was his effort to fight graft and corruption.
Your government's powerful platform, kung walang kurap, walang mahirap, or no corruption, no poverty, affirms the inextricable link between poor governance and persistent poverty. While this seems obvious today, the link has not always been clearly acknowledged in development work. It was less than 20 years ago that then World Bank President James Wolfensohn helped ignite a global movement for transparency in governance when he spoke out against the cancer of corruption that cheats poor people of their share of the benefits of economic growth. Since President Wolfensohn's wake-up call, many countries have made progress in strengthening governance and curbing corruption. The Philippines has achieved notable gains to which many of you in this hall have contributed. But you also know governance is not easy.
Aside from the anti-poverty program Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino, the World Bank recognizes transparency in government to create a conducive business climate in the country. The World Bank also announced to extend to the Philippines a $4 billion fund for infrastructure and other livelihood projects within 4 years. Included here is the more than $500 million fund for Philippine Rural Development Project or PRDP. Under PRDP are infrastructure projects like communal irrigation system, farm-to-market roads, and potable water for autonomous region in Muslim Mindanao.
To put it simply, President Aquino, the bank's governance global practice is here to learn from your achievements and help you accomplish even more. We will work with you to identify and implement practical solutions to your toughest governance challenges. And we'll support the measurement and global dissemination of your results to speed progress in other countries.
Meanwhile, President Aquino emphasized the implementation of the Disbursement Acceleration Program or DAP to immediately extend benefits for poor Filipinos before the World Bank. He said despite challenges on the issue, the President reassured that the mechanism helped to improve the plight of many Filipinos.
We stand firm by our determination to ensure that the Filipino will continue to reap success after success, that the marginalized will be able to take stock of their lives and leave the margins once and for all, that businesses will thrive, and that the Philippines will finally realize its vision of lasting and inclusive growth. After all, the be-all and end-all of government is to uplift our countrymen. And I cannot, in good conscience, sit idly by when government's ability to empower them is jeopardized.
For the People's Television, Ignacio.